Hello students, myself Rajiv Chaudhary, Physics faculty at Matrix. Today we are discussing STAC 2019-20 Physics paper. Okay. Question number 1 is unit of force. Unit of force. So we know force is equal to mass into acceleration. So force equal to mass in kg into acceleration in meter per second square. Then unit of force. Then unit of force is kg meter per second square. Kg meter per second square, and kilogram can also be written. Kg can also be written kilogram, and it is called Newton. So Newton is unit of force, dyne is Newton of force. This is SI unit. CGS unit of force is dyne. And dyne equal to gram centimeter per second square. So all three options. So answer correct will be option 4. All of these are correct. So option 4 is correct option. Next question number 2. If work and force and time are represented, work is represented by X, force is represented by Y, and time is represented by Z. Then term X divided by YZ square will represent. Then X work is kg meter square per second square. Force is kg meter per second square, and time is in second. So if we put X will come kg meter square per second square divided by force is kg meter per second square, and Z will be second and square of this. So this will come kg meter, kg and meter will cancel out, second square will cancel out. So here it will come meter per second square, and meter per second square we know that it is acceleration. So X upon YZ square will represent acceleration. So our option will be, third option will be our answer. Next question number 3. In an objective of mass 100 gram. Mass is given 100 gram. That means 100 divided by 1000 kg. 100 divided by 1000 kg. And is moving with that, it will come 0.1 kg. And acceleration of 10 meter. Acceleration is 10 meter per second square. Force acting on object will be. So force is equal to mass into acceleration. Here mass is 0.1 kg and acceleration is 10 meter per second square. Then it will come out 1 kg meter per second square. So force equal to 1 Newton. So our answer will be option 3. Value of universal gravitational constant will be. So value of universal gravitational constant F equal to G m1 m2 by r square. And G is universal gravitational constant. Gravitational constant. So here unit of G will come G equal to F R square divided by M1 M2. Then it will come Newton meter square per kg square. Newton meter square per kg square. So value of G is 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11 and unit is Newton meter square per kg square. So answer will be our option 4th. So answer will be option 4th. In this question, weight of a body of mass is 10 kg. Weight of a body is mass is 10 kg. Then weight equal to weight W equal to mg and G equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So weight W equal to mass 10 into G 9.8 will come 98 kg meter per second square, or it can be written as 98 Newton. It can be written as 98 Newton. So answer will be option 3rd. Next question number 6th. In this question, a body is thrown vertically upward with velocity 9.8 meter per second. Time taken by body to reach at maximum height. A body is thrown from ground with speed u equal to 9.8 meter per second and it reaches maximum height at in what time? It is asking at what time. So here velocity will become 0. Here velocity will become 0 meter per second and we know v equal to u plus at and acceleration is g equal to 9.8 meter per second square in negative because acceleration g will be in a downward direction. So v equal to 0 equal to u is 9.8 plus a is 9.8 minus into t. So t will come 9.8 divided by 9.8 because it will become 9.8 equal to 9.8 t and that will come this. So t equal to 1 second. So t will come 1 second. T will come 1 second. So answer will be your option 1st. Next question number 7. In this question, the rate of change of momentum of a body is equal to, as we know, F is equal to dp by dt. We can rate F equal to dp by dt. It means rate of change of momentum is called force. So force applied on the body is rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum on body is force applied on the body. So answer will be your option 1st. Next question number 8. In this question, the wave having compression and rarefaction is known as we know, compression, rarefaction, compression, rarefaction. In this body particles, medium particles move wave motion and medium particle move in same direction. So it is called longitudinal wave. So your option will be 2nd. Correct option will be 2nd. Next question number 9th. A particle of mass 10 milligram. Mass is 10 gram. 10 gram means 10 into 10 raised to power minus 3 kg. With velocity v equal to 5 meter per second. Collide with a stationary of equal mass particle with an elastic collision. A mass m with velocity v collide with initial velocity at rest particle of same mass at rest and it is going elastically. That means value of E, coefficient of restitution E equal to 1. Then both the particle M and M, let's assume V1 and V2. Let's assume V1 and V2. This is first particle, this is second, then this is first and this is second. So after collision velocity of the first particle, so we have to find V1. For this we can first momentum conservation. From momentum conservation, M into V plus M into 0 because it is at rest plus M equal to initial momentum equal to final momentum plus M into V2. So V equal to V1 plus V2. And second value of E equal to 1 equal to velocity of separation, that comes V2 minus V1 upon velocity of approach, that will come V minus 0. So from here V2 minus V1 equal to 1. From these two equations, first and second, we will find that V1 equal to 0. So we can say that first particle come at rest, and you can remember that in elastic collision, if two particles of same mass collides, then velocity exchange. That means I am saying that if this particle and this particle have same mass and elastic collision, that means E equal to 1, then this velocity becomes velocity of second particle and this velocity have 0 velocity, so it becomes at a rest. So your answer will be option third. Next, question number 10. In this question I am saying that the frequency of a sound source is 100 Hz. Frequency is 100 Hz. Frequency is given that 100 Hz. In 4 seconds, time is given 4 seconds. Then number of vibration in these 4 seconds will be. We know that F frequency means number of vibration in 1 second. So total number of vibrations in 4 second will be time 4 second multiplied by number of vibration in 1 second, that will come 400 vibration. So your answer will be second option is your correct answer. Next, question number 11. In this question, the relation between the velocity V, frequency N and wavelength lambda of a wave should be, that comes V equal to velocity V equal to F lambda, where F is frequency. Here frequency denoted by N, so V equal to N lambda. So your answer will be option third. Next, question number 12. Normally at 0 degree centigrade temperature of the speed of sound in air should be approximately 330 meter per second. So your answer will be option first. So your correct answer will be option first. This is given speed of light, this is not speed of sound, and these are given very different values. 330 is the correct answer. In diopter, power of the lens is given by ray diagram will be. a lens is drawn. In this lens, all rays are coming parallel to principal axis. Parallel to principal axis. And as we know, the rays which are parallel to principal axis are coincide or meet at focus. So distance from pole and focus is focal length. So here focal length f equal to 25 centimeter, and power in diopter will be 1 by f in meter. So P equal to 1 by f, 25 divided by 100. We have converted in meter, then P equal to 100 divided by 25, that will come 4 diopter. So your answer will be option third. Question number 14. The radius of curvature of a concave mirror of focal length 10 centimeter whose aperture is small. Focal length is given 10 centimeter and aperture is given small for a mirror, for a concave mirror. And for mirror we know that for small aperture focal length equal to radius of curvature divided by 2. So R equal to twice of F. That means radius of curvature means R into 10, that means 20 centimeter. Radius of curvature will come 20 centimeter. So answer will be your option first. Next question is mirror formula is 1 upon F equal to 1 upon V plus 1 upon U, where F is focal length of mirror, V is distance of image from mirror, U is distance of object from mirror. So option fourth will be your correct answer. Next question number 16. In this unit of specific resistivity of the conducting material is, as we know, resistance is rho L by A, where R is resistance, rho is resistivity, L is length, and A is area, So if we calculate rho, then it will come RA by L, and unit of resistivity rho equal to R will be in ohm, area will be in meter square, divided by length will be in meter. Meter cancel out, and it will come ohm meter. So unit can say ohm meter. So ohm meter option is given in second option. So your correct answer will be option second. Next question number 17. When an electric bulb is connected to a voltage source of 220 volts, so V equal to given that 220 volt, then current flowing through it is 0.5 ampere, then current is 0.5 ampere. Then power of bulb, as we know, power is voltage into current, then power equal to V is 220 volt multiplied by current is 0.5 ampere. That means P equal to 22 into 5 watt. 22 into 5 watt, P equal to, it will come 110 watt. So your answer will be option first. Next question number 18. equivalent resistance between point A and B in the following circuit. In this circuit equivalent resistance, we can redesign this circuit because 2 and 2 ohm are in parallel combination. These are in parallel, and in parallel we can write its equivalent as 2 by 2 is 1 ohm. Because in parallel combination, if n resistance are equal, then their equivalent resistance will become R by n. Then this circuit will become like 1 ohm and 2 ohm. This is B and this is A. Now this one and this one is in series combination. This one and this one is series combination. So equivalent will come 1 plus 1, 2 ohm. Here it will come 2 ohm and 2 ohm. Now this 2 ohm and 2 ohm are in parallel. Again these are in parallel. So equivalent resistance will be RAB equal to 2 divided by 2, that is 1 ohm, or we can say that R equivalent equal to R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2, that will 4 by 4 1 ohm. So this will from direct and this will from formula, it will come R equivalent will be 1 ohm. So your answer will be option first. In this question, heat generated when current flows through a resistance wire will be. So a resistance is like that, its resistance is R, current I, then heat developed in resistance called H. Then this according to Joule's law of heating, according to heating law of current or Joule, this is given by Joule's law of heating. H, this heat H is directly proportional to I square, and this H is directly proportional to R, and this H is directly proportional to T. So H is directly proportional to R square in this option, so third, and H is directly proportional to R, so this option will correct and this option is incorrect. So your answer will be option third. Next question number 20. This question, 120 coulomb charge flow through a electric circuit in 2 minutes, then current in the circuit will be. Charge flown Q is given 120 coulomb and time is given 2 minutes, and it will come 2 into 60, we can convert it into second, it will come 20 second. So there will be find current, then we have to find current in the circuit. As we know, current is charge flown per unit time. Charge is 120 coulomb and time is 120 second. So current will become 1 coulomb per second, or we can say 1 ampere. So your answer will be option second. So your answer will be option second. Next question number 21. In this question, the value of 1 kilowatt hour, the 1 kilowatt hour in joule is, 1 kilowatt is energy, or we can say electrical energy. Electrical energy we use in homes, our homes. Okay, in our houses it is supplied in terms of 1 kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt hour, we can say 1 kilowatt hour. Now 1 kilowatt hour we can write 1 kilo means, can be written as 1 kilo means 10 raised to power 3. Watt means joule per second. Watt means joule per second into hour. In 1 hour there will be 60 minutes into 60 second. So this is converted into second. Second will cancel out, and 1 kilowatt hour will come 1 into 10 raised to power 3 multiplied by 3600, that will come 36 into 10 raised to power 5 joule or 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6 joule. So check out option. It is 36 into 10 raised to power 5 in option second. So your correct option will be second. Next question number 22. Next question number 22. In this question, when the angle between force and displacement is given theta, then formula of the work done. As we know, work done is dot product of force and displacement, where W is work, F is force, F vector is force vector, and S vector is displacement vector, and S vector is displacement vector. Displacement vector. So we can say that at W equal to F vector dot S vector, and when two vectors have angle theta, two vectors have in between an angle theta, then dot product F vector dot S vector comes F as cos theta. Then it will come like W equal to F as cos theta. It will come F as cos theta. So your work done will be F as cos theta, and it is given in option third. So your answer will be option third. Now question number 23rd. In the diagram, value of potential energy of the body. Potential energy of a body at height h of mass m at height h, that is given 100 gram and 100 centimeter. 100 gram, that means 0.1 kg, and 100 centimeter means 1 meter. That is called mgh, where g is 9.8 Newton. Sorry, meter per second square. Meter per second square. So potential energy of this body U equal to mass is 0.1, G is 9.8, and H is 1 meter. So potential energy will come 0.98 joule. Potential energy will come 0.98 joule, and that is given in first option. So your correct answer will be option number first. Next question number 24. Spring constant of a spring is 6 into 10 raised to power 3 in Newton per meter. The work done to stretch it by 10 raised to power minus 2 meter by mean position. K is given here 6 into 10 raised to power 3 Newton per meter, and X is given 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. And work done by spring, we know half kx square. So work done is half into k is 6 into 10 raised to power 3 into x square 10 raised to power minus 2 square. That will come 3 into 10 raised to power 3 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 4. Then work done will come 3 into 10 raised to power minus 1, that means 0.3 joule. 0.3 joule. So your option third will be correct answer. So your option third will be correct answer. Last and question number 25. Value of 1 horsepower. 1 horsepower equal to 746 volt. 746 volt. And that is given in option third. So your correct answer will be option third. We have discussed STSC physics paper to 2019 and 20 year. So thank you.